Okay guys, so today we have been finding areas of Stone Age and habitation in North Carolina. You can see that this is a little flake off of a stone tool that Native Americans would have been making. And one under that, this bush right here. You see it? These are flakes, is what they're called. Let's see if we can get this one. They're flakes. And finding these means you can find arrowheads in the same area as well, because they were making them here. See this thing right there? A nice quartz, clear quartz piece right there. So you can also look under these bush areas up here, and gravel will usually accumulate up there. But yeah, pretty cool. Okay guys, so I just picked up this material right here, and you can see there's another piece of material right there, probably from the same rock, and there's a piece of quartz right there. There's just material everywhere. Look at that, there's a small little flake right there. From this runoff, there's a quartz flake right there, flake right there, flake right there, flake right there. That's just in this one little area. Alright guys, I'm seeing a lot of material up here. Let me show you. Do you see anything? First thing that stood out to me was this flake right here. Just look really closely. Oh, see that? Look at that. Looks like a piece of rhyolite.
This piece of rhyolite is significant because rhyolite is mainly found in the Owari Mountains, and in this video we were in northeast of North Carolina.
It's pretty cool. There's another one right there. Really small flake. These had been taken off of stone tools because of how small they are. Look at that. Flakes like that. And yeah, I looked over here. And then that one, that big flake right there, it's stuck in the side. That's not crude at all. That's really nice material. But yeah, 2 flakes right there. So it was found there, one there as well. Guys, see this under the leaves. Look at that. That is really cool. So I just saw this. Let's see what that is. So yeah, looks like a flake. Yep, and then they're making them tools. Cool. But I'm finding a lot of material around here. Just in this sand, looks like a really giant flake. Look at that. That is really cool. There's where they flaked it off and it tapered off down. Okay. So I just saw this poking out of the ground. I'm about to pull it out and then I decided to record it. But let's look at it. It's a pretty big piece of material right there. Pretty big piece of it. There's a heat treated fire rock right there. Pretty cool. Okay guys, look at this. This is cool. Thing poking through. Small, really small flake. It's cool. See, that's cool. Look at that. Heat treated as well. That's really cool. All right, guys. I see something pretty cool down there. You can see it. Alright. Piece of rhyolite. Pretty cool. I see a flake down there. Awesome. I found a point, full point. It's perfect. Let's get down here. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that. I have no idea what that is. It's some kind of like arrow point. It's very, very small. So this would probably prove at what kind of occupation this was. Here, let's go wash this off actually. So I found 2 points so far, not today, but overall. One full, and the second one broken. All right, let's go down to the river. Look at that. Beautiful.
Hey guys, so these are some of the finds we have from the video. I didn't record all of them, obviously, because there's a lot. I organized them, so let me show you. Here are pretty big sized spalls, so you can see the bubble percussion. They would have hit it off there and it tapered off. And then here, I'm not really sure. It's just kind of like a triangle. Same with this one. And here are medium sized spalls, you know. Flakes, really, just bigger ones. I cleaned these, by the way, so that's why they're wet. And then here are just all flakes. You can see. You know they're flakes when they have this little cut right there, because that's where they would have flaked it off of the rock. And it tapered off like that and it got really thin. That's why they're called flakes, because they're in a flaked form. Here is the only scraper I found. As you can see, you would have held it just... It would have been a spall right here, but this is the only scraper. As you can see, it is worked right there on that edge, and it would have been held just like this. It's not worked on this side because it was a scraper, not a knife. Scraped hide or anything. So it's worked there. But yeah, so you would have held it like this, anything like this. There's even a little spot right here, a little groove for your thumb. So yeah. 2 out of the 3 points are knives. So this is a dart point, I believe. You see that? The tip's a little bit broken. Or it would have been made like that. They just threw it away, but... yeah, pretty cool. Then here's a broken, really, really crude knife. They probably just got rid of it once the top broke off when they were flaking it off. It's really thick, too. A bag of just flakes. All flakes like this. I didn't wash these. And here's the other point right there. These are our 2 points for this site so far. One broken and one being full. And then look at all of these thinning flakes. It's insane. There's so many. I need to look through these, make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm pretty sure that's a point right there. I really just picked up anything I found. But yeah, that's probably a point. These are not rocks, and I can show you why. So, right here, best example. Cortex. I've learned this pretty recently. Cortex is the outer side of the stone. This would have been a rock if it was full. But since it was cracked open by a native or whoever else was doing this, I'm not sure, most likely a native, you can see the bulbar percussion tapers out. It's a rock, but it was altered. That's not natural right there. That was purposely hit so they can make arrowheads or whatever tools they needed, you know? And then here, these are not rocks because they would have had a cortex on them. It takes thousands and thousands of years for a cortex to form on a stone. And as you can see, there's no cortex on any of these. They're all flaked off of another rock. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.